It's one of these, bro.
We're here. We don't even know where we are. Welcome to Edison Rope. Did you open them?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cute. Did you open all of them?
There's only 3 rooms.
But still. Oh, this is so cute. Good morning, and today we are in Hamnoy, Norway, which is in Reine or close to Reine. But we're staying at these cabins. I think they're called like Eliassen, Robur or something like that. But they're just these like little red cabins that everybody sees when they look up photos of Reine. And they're really pretty. And we woke up and it's pretty much a little cabin, like we just have like a whole little tiny house to ourselves, and so we need to get some food. So John went out to get some, hopefully groceries, something for breakfast, maybe something else, I'm not sure. But I'm just here waiting for him and just enjoying the view from here. We didn't really go out yesterday since we had a really long drive. We were exhausted, probably John, but I started to get a little sick. So I wanted some rest. I woke up with like a sore throat too. It's just like all the weather changes. Like it's definitely a lot warmer here than it was in Tromsø. But I think that we're still gonna see some good views and good like scenery and everything. So we're about to go out and see the area here. And John has already been out, like I said, to get groceries. So he's already gotten some photos, but I haven't. Maybe be careful. Maybe I'll just sit right here. No, I don't know. Look at John. Look at John. I'm just gonna take photos from up here. Look how cool the roof is. So we just came back to the car so we can drive to other places. We're gonna go into Reine, which is like the bigger island that's close to Hamnoy, which is where we're staying, and just check that one out. So far we've just been driving around. We went to Reine and now we're kind of just going through all the scenic stops that they keep telling us around the road. But I don't know if I've already mentioned this. So because we're so high up north, like it doesn't really get like super bright and sunny, but the sun kind of looks like an infinite sunset all day pretty much. It's kind of like a yellowy, like burnt color, and you can probably see it like over there, and I can see it more in the front here on some mountains. But it kind of just looks like that, so we kind of know more or less when the sun is officially going down, which is around like 3 or 4 because they changed the time. So we kind of wake up with like the sun, and then we have only a couple of hours of sunlight. So whenever you've seen us during the daytime, which is probably the only time you'll ever see us because I don't like to vlog at night, then it's probably because that's the only time that we have the sunlight. So we're trying to use it up as much as possible. And today is supposed to be really cloudy, so obviously we don't want to like be outside. It's supposed to rain, and the weather here changes like crazy. Like it's been I keep checking it, and because it's above the Arctic Circle, a lot of like the weather apps that I use don't actually track this. So like the weather can change like from one like hour to the next. Like it's just like so ridiculous. So it's really hard for us to plan things, which is why I feel like we haven't done as much as we wanted to, but I think it's okay. Like the view is just worth it, and hopefully I can just take some photos and like soak it all in. Here's John taking more photos. See, this is one of the views they told us to stop at. Hi.
Hey.
So we drove and drove and drove all the way down to the end of the islands. They go towards the west, I believe, and in there they just keep being more little tiny islands and more. And I believe we just got to the last one, and we're kind of stuck. Like there's a tunnel, and the tunnel is just not open. But I believe this is the last one, so I think that's pretty cool that we made it to the end of the little strip. I don't know if I can insert a photo maybe like right here of like what it actually looks like of where we are. But we're here, and John is outside because it's raining and like it's cold, and I don't want to go outside, and I think I'm getting sick. So he's there taking a photo of this little tiny bridge that's there in this stream of water, and there's so much mist. Let me just show you. There is mistiness, and there is Mr. John just taking photos. In that direction there should be water. Like, isn't this, I'm just like so fascinated by like where we are. Like I keep saying that we're in the middle of nowhere, but it really does feel like the middle of nowhere. Like I don't know, like it's just so secluded, and it's so far away from like the main like area for Norway. But I think it was worth it to come here and just see everything that the rest of Norway has to offer. Further towards the area that we came in through, because it's only one road through all the islands, and I'm definitely feeling a little sick, so I didn't really want to come out. But John wanted to take some photos that I was like kind of telling him that are probably good from the road, so we have to turn around, and it's kind of hard to turn around. But we found this like spot that we can like stop the car, and now we're gonna go up here to this little rock. What? So today is our last day in the islands here, and as you can probably hear, I am officially sick. I can feel it. But we kind of took our time to get out of the cabin today because of that. and we were gonna go to a beach, so we'll see how it goes. We're probably gonna get there, and if the hike is not too bad, if I can probably do it because it's about an hour each way, then we'll do it, and then we'll get to see an Arctic beach. Otherwise, we're just gonna walk around and see what other cool shots we can get as we keep driving. To the place for our hike So we made it to the place for the hike to the little Arctic beach, Kvalvika. Oh, here we go. Hold on. So to that place, to Kvalvika. And like I said, it's supposed to be about an hour each way. And it's supposed to be not such a hard hike from all the other ones that are there. There's ones that go into a mountain, but I don't think we're going to take those. But I think it'll be really cool to see like a beach in here. So a lot of the photos look pretty cool, and hopefully I don't get more sick. It's actually a lot better than yesterday. Like the weather, I think because yesterday was supposed to rain, today it's not supposed to. Like it's not as windy, so I think I will be okay. And I'm really bundled up, as you can see, compared to the other days that we've been here, so just so I don't get more sick. And I'm probably going to put a scarf and gloves and everything, just stay nice and warm. Just wanted to check in the vlog. I'm doing it from my iPhone since I don't want to get my camera to my bag. But we're somewhere in the mountain. It should be a fairly short-ish hike. But as you can see, it's a little muddy and my shoes got pretty muddy. So I think they're officially, like John says, hiking boots, since I've covered them completely in the mud. But we're just climbing some rocks now. This one's a little bit easier than we were, so that's why I'm taking out the camera. But that's our view behind us, and we're gonna keep going now. We have about an hour until the sun goes officially down and sunset. So right now we're just trying to figure out if it's even worth it. You can see the water already. Let me see if I can show you guys this here. There we go. So that's all water. So I mean the beach is right under there, but we don't know how far. So we're just trying to figure out if it's worth it before the sun goes down or not. So this is like pretty high up from where we were. I think this is the mountain that we can see before. I don't know if you can even hear me. But there's John. He's gonna see if it's even worth it to go down to see if we get any view at all. But like I said, it is getting darker. It's 12 o'clock right now, and we just came from freezing our butts off outside for about 2 hours, I would say, because we kept checking it all night, the forecast for the Northern Lights, and we kind of knew that around 10 it was supposed to clear up because there's been a lot of clouds here, and we kind of remembered around like 10:10 or so, and we just got our stuff and just went outside and looked for them, and they were absolutely stunning. Like, they were by far the best Northern Lights that we've seen in Norway for sure, and we got some good shots, and I even tried to get a video. It might be like really grainy because the camera doesn't really do good videos of the lights. Like, the best shots that you can get are in photos, but we just like stood around here in this area and took some really cool photos, and I'll put some of them right after I speak. But we're about to go and possibly finish a movie. We have a long drive back to Tromsø, and then we're gonna stay there for a night, and then we're gonna fly to Oslo, which is where we're leaving from. But we're gonna stay overnight in Oslo as well.